Hey there YouTube, Super Brain AK here, and well, desk is all cleared off, and I think it's mailbag time. So, I got a whole bunch of stuff from AliExpress today, and a bunch of other stuff that I got earlier. So, got a bunch of stuff. You didn't see that. So, let's get started. So, here we have the Blue Driver Pro Scan tool. This was recommended by Chris Fix, and it's actually pretty good. You know, it's a little bit expensive, but you're able to do the onboard diagnostics of your car, and you just plug it into the OBD2 port, and it goes to the Bluetooth of your phone, and they've got an app for free. And yeah, so I like to watch like the engine statistics and whatnot, see how, you know, how much power my engine is doing. And yeah, it's not bad for the quality of it. That's pretty good. So I'd give this a thumbs up. I'd watch Chris Fix's video for a full review. I'm not, you know, too well versed in the car industry. And then I had bought both of these to test out, you know, which one was better than which. And well, this one's by Anker, this one's by Nulaxy. You know, Anker is my favorite brand of cables, and this one is the same as my BT70 that I had, which unfortunately got stolen. But so yeah, I'd see this one has a quick charge 3 and a power delivery type C with a normal USB port. And this one I was pretty disappointed with, unfortunately. This was the cheaper of the two, but one, these ports are on the side, so if you plug it in, the ports are hanging out the bottom, and if it's like my car is, it's got that little plastic, which, you know, the whole thing folds up into the bottom of the dash. So those are pretty useless ports. It is nice that it gives you the voltage. However, the sound quality on this thing is pretty bad. So I'll probably do a comparison video of the sound quality of these two. And then here we have the Anker, which just has quick charge 3 and then type C power delivery. See that on the front there. And it doesn't give you the voltage of the car battery, but it does have an aux out port. So if your, you know, head radio doesn't have Bluetooth, but it has an aux in, then you can use that. And then the display is hidden behind there. So yeah, quick overview of these guys. So yeah, get the Anker one, which has the best quality sound out of Bluetooth transmitters that I have tried so far, which has been mostly the BT70, the KM29 Pro, and I think one more. But yeah, this one has nice crystal clear sound and I think pretty good bass. So maybe it has an internal equalizer that's set just right. And then, as you may have seen, I already opened this box, which I had to open because it was in an Amazon bag, but as you can see, it is the RD Rui Deng something UM25C. Yep. Which I went and splurged for the USB 3.0 version. I don't know if you can see that there. But yeah, and it's got Type A, Micro B, the Bluetooth switch, and Type C in and Type C out. And then Type A 3.0 out. So yeah. I am working on trying to get the Type C to work, because I just have one Type C cable and no actual Type C devices. So I think what I need is in here. Get out my Work Pro utility knife. See what we've got in here. And all the rest of these were bought from AliExpress. Actually, the KM29 was from AliExpress. And got some Type C power delivery trigger boards. I don't know if that barcode means anything. Probably not. Come on, you. I decided to go a little bit cheaper. Didn't get any headers because I have plenty of pin headers. I just don't have a USB connector. But you don't want to manually feed voltage into a USB port. If the device can take it, then use it, because you should put this inside the device. But yeah, it's got a little LED button there, and then the controller, and then that is the Type C power port. So yeah, it was ZY12PDN from YZXStudio. Yep. So yeah. Type C trigger board, which these should remember what voltage you set them to. I got 4 of them. 3 of them. 3 of them. Okay. There's this box here. The ToolKitRC M8S. I got this one because it's a little bit better than the iCharger, because it does have regenerative charging, or regenerative discharging. So I went with this one, even though some people say it has problems with the couple firmware bugs, but you can update the firmware, so hopefully they've fixed all the bugs. Yeah, it's 8S, so I can charge a 7S lithium, which should be good for 48 volts. Alright, it's got this whole rotary encoder. Doesn't seem too bad. It's a little bit heavy. It's got the nice cooling fans there. XT60 input, 7 to 30 volts. Pretty big display here. And there's the output XT60 with the balance port, 2 to 8S. Some venting on the bottom. Then you've got your Type A 2.1 amp for charging smaller stuff. And you even have servo out and even ESC out. So you can test your ESCs, because this has power supply features and everything. So, since this is nice and cool, I will go ahead and plug in it to some 12 volts right here and watch it power up or explode. Test the fans there. But yeah, charge, measure, output. So yeah, we can do 12 volts, 10 amps. There we go. Looks like 18 amps out is the limit. Whoops. What was that? There you go. Okay, so you can only... you can't change it on the fly, which is dumb. 30 volts. Limit the power there, you see? 30 volts. Or down to 1 volt. What's the current on 1 volts? 18 amps. There you go. Cool. So, you can change the voltage, and you can output PWM or PPM or S-bus. Neat. And of course it can charge any sort of battery. So charge, discharge. Nothing on the connector, so it's gonna error out. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Go ahead and power that off and give that a play later. So yeah, variable power supply, charger, regenerative discharge, and yeah. So I've got another thing. This is quite heavy. What does it say? Doesn't say the weight, but it's pretty heavy for a little package. I think I know what's in here. Yep. That would be about 1,000 2 amp fuses. Glass Axial fuses. So yeah, for building battery packs. And then charging them from that. Then you saw this big chungus. I'm surprised it actually came in a box. Normally they don't come in a box and get ruined by these stupid plastic bags. Nothing else in there. It's pretty heavy. Wow, even packaging foam in here. Can you tell what it is already? I got excited. Saw this pop up when I was looking at the 1500 watt boost converters. And